From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here, and a lot riding on this one. So almost ready to get underway, and on the hill, the lefty, Randy Johnson. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work at all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
In the air, center field. The Rosarena after it. Puts it away for the out. It's lineup time, Singy. Here's what they have up their sleeve for game 2.
This group is feeling great after winning the opener, Boo. Keep the good vibes going today, and they could find themselves up 2-0.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Next offering is downstairs.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And Judge spoils that one. Pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's Acuna now. The 2-1. In for a strike. Good slider.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And it remains 2-2.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Haniger pulls it down. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Babe Ruth. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Julio Rodriguez. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And there's a base hit to right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Grounded to third, could be two. Over to Edman. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. 1-1 now. And it's fouled away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Up and in. 2-2.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
Nice grab. Throws from the seat of his pants. On the money. Nice play.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Game 2 of the World Series. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's a big power threat, Cal Ripken Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
The first baseman, Freddie.
There's Freddie Freeman now. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Step off, throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And here comes Tommy Edman. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the World Series. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
The batter now will be Will Smith. A little bit low. Now 3-1. Two on, 2 outs. On the corner for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Griffey in pursuit. He's got it, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The 1-1 is fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Got him swinging.
That is good.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Jr. launched a homer in his most recent game. Ohtani ready to fire now. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Little chopper rolls foul. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a chopper out to short. Base hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Runner at first with 2 away. Randy Arozarena now at the plate. Next pitch misses outside, and the count 2-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Judge going back on it. And that one is out of here. A 2-run homer, and they add a pair. It's 2-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Haniger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And there's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground, a second, might be two. Got him on the off-balance throw. And Acuna retired. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. And a big swing and a miss. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Bounce to third. Toss to Naylor, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA, and our score remains 2-1. And we're back. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
The designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 1 down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. Just missed. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Ripped on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back in Seattle, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Cal Ripken Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air to left down the line. Arozarena sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the World Series. Two down. Good eye right there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Freeman will take his base.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, and that is the inning. So the Dodgers lead 1, and they trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Josh Naylor. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Right through there for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Smith gathers, throws, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ken Griffey Jr. And now it's even up.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside. Randy Arozarena would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And a pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Suarez off of first with 2 away. That one missed. In the air, right side. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. So no runs. No hit. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. In the air, right field. Haniger makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Trent Thornton up and throwing. Ferguson, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Aaron Judge at the plate. The 1-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Judge rips that one. Griffey in pursuit. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Game 2 of the World Series. Now here is Mitch Haniger. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. And that's down and away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, the last place you want to miss with the splitter is near the top of the zone like that, because it pretty much doesn't do anything, stays flat. But hey, it worked that time, he got away with it. But sometimes the complete opposite of what you're expecting or what you're looking for can be effective, even if it's not a quality pitch like that one right there.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make the play when it's ripped like that.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And next is the designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Man at second. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That's worth the price of admission. It's 4-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this. That was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit, and the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Mark Davis. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Right through there for a strike. And that's a little high.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
To the right side, Edman. Slings to first. That's out number 3. Back at T-Mobile Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gabe Spire. Brash warming up as well. And he grounds one back up the middle in plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one out in front that time. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And that one is inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want it.
Trent Thornton on a pitch out of the pen here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Next pitch is outside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
The batter, number 10.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Mariners leading by 3. And he chases that one. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for LA, and they trail it 4-1. and welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Just missed. And that's in the dirt. One out, base is empty. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Mariners 4.
now pitching.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gabe Spire. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Next pitch is outside. Fastball is outside. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying out of here. And they close the gap. It's 4-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Time call now. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of game 2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Naylor makes the grab, one down. Will Smith to the plate. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The tying run at the plate. That's inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Tying run at the plate. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. New pitcher for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Judge waits. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make it. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jordan Zimmerman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Mitch.
So digging in, Mitch Haniger. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. They say you win. And a base hit right there.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the.
There's a swing and a drive. 1 out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
The batter,
Next is the designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Rodriguez out of the play.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now a chance for J.P. Crawford. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Gone! He shoots 1 out to right. His second homer of this series. It's 7-2. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that. Foul ball.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Andrew Miller.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And here is Cal Raleigh. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's 7-2. We go to the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ronald Acuna Jr. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just off the outside edge, and the count's full. Activity in the bullpen. Colin Snyder, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Santos also throwing. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. Almost got him. And that one sliced foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ruth tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held back according to Larry Bullard. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Going, gone. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they slice into the lead. It's 7-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see it. New arm out of the bullpen, Gregory Santos. Here's Jose Ramirez. That one fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
On the ground to first, and a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in Game 2 of the World Series. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. So up next, Cal Ripken Jr.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first, 2 away.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. So a man at first. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Center field. Junior settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Haesung Kim comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Josh Naylor digs in now.
The first baseman.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And a 1-2. That's down and in. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late. Great.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the Eric Gagne comes on now, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To third, and foul ball. Pitch misses there, And it's 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nobody left for Seattle. They hold a 7-4 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The 1-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The 2-1. That one hammered left field. Arozarena going back. Gone. A laser to left. It's 7-5.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Upstairs. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Here is Aaron Judge. And there's a ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch is outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Tying run at the plate. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Munoz is just 1 strike away. Way high.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And we're all square. It's 7-7. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this.
Now pitching for
Colin Snyder gets the ball now. Jose Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 outs. And that misses. 2-1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the late stages of game 2. That one missed. Cal Ripken Jr. would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is that. But back in Seattle, bottom of the 9th. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout.
now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Roki Sasaki.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And the Mariners walk it off in game 2.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.